It's not from.
Customs, Petrol Adewale Adeni, MFR, DSM, FN IFR, PSC Daga. Niger State AB represented by Squadron Leader Bolaji Opeyemi Abimbola. Controller Ibrahim Wakili Gado, Controller Nigerian.
Yes.
I had someone. That's why.
Never hear inside the bunny. You are thinking about yourself alone, Abi. You ask me, I tell you, I never see my system get problem. I never pop.
There's an information and briefed us that there's a means of conveyance. As you can see, that's the way it was loaded, and that's the way it was intercepted and brought here. It's at the border. All this, he has already read out the different flashpoints where they were intercepted. One thing there is that there is no suspect, because that was the first thing I asked for. And you know the normal stock in trade of somebody who is trying to steal. And the moment he notices that he is being pursued, he jumped out and abandoned the vehicle. But be it as it may, I would have loved a situation where someone is arrested and we bring him to justice, like we are trying some cases in Adamawa now.
I'm honored to welcome you and your entourage to Niger Kogi Command today, being Wednesday, 16th of April 2025, on your working visit and press briefing on the seizure of over 500 jerrycans and 2 drums of PMS at different intervals and places within Babana border area. These areas include, but not limited to, Kabe Tunga Madugu Road, Kabe Kibera Road, Dekara Gidan Zana Road, Babana Gwaruzo Road axis. And their means of conveyance, as you can see there, the vehicle with the total duty paid value of 25,988,000 naira only. This was achievable through a clear-cut synergy of inter-service collaboration with sister agencies and community engagement in fighting this all-important war on economic saboteurs. Your presence in our midst today signals a new beginning in this command, and I stand to attest my officers and that of Operation Whirlwind deployed to this command of their unwavering commitment in the suppression of smuggling of PMS products to its barest minimum. I am not aware of the shortage of manpower in the service generally. However, if the officers at my disposal have the required logistics in terms of new patrol vehicles attached with communication gadgets, it will go a long way in reducing the menace, especially with the onset of terrorist group operating in Babana axis of recent. To all our invited guests, Your representation certainly elevated the mood and added glamour to this event. I must acknowledge that your continuous support to Nigeria Customs Service here in Minna is indeed a testament of your commitment to collaborative security efforts towards evolving a secure, peaceful, and prosperous Niger State in particular, and Nigeria at large. On this note, on behalf of officers and men of this command, I thank you most sincerely for honoring our invitation on a very short notice. I remain optimistic that this gesture will be sustained as we look forward to more collaborations in the future. My SCG, sir, on behalf of my management team and entire workforce, I'm wishing you a safe trip back to the headquarters. Thank you all for your rapt attention.
Challenges being faced by our officers and how many officers were killed in Kebbi. The name of the place where those 3 officers were killed is Bashaka. Bashaka in Kebbi State. They were killed by, they were given surprise attack. They shelled them, burned their vehicles, and shot at all of them. 3 officers died. Have I answered your question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bashaka?
Yes,
Good. The challenges, the miscreants, is this terrorist we are talking. You know, we have ISWAP. I think it's ISWAP that is there. Just as we have the Lakurawas along the other side. At the other end, we have the Boko Haram. So we have all these things terrorizing the country. They are not Nigerians, but they live in our midst. That is why I always make that emphasis. When you see something, say something. When you see somebody whom you do not even see before, and you see him suspiciously moving, you have to report immediately, because you are insecure. You are insecure. For instance, now, one of the days when they went out on patrol and they succeeded in arresting this thing from Babana, just by whiskers, they escaped from these Iswa people. Just by whiskers. So, and now, all what we need now is concrete intelligence, so that those that are saddled with the responsibility of exterminating those people from our from our region, they can take action on it. They live among us. They keep saying it. Whether kidnappers, terrorists, whichever group. But our responsibility to this country individually is for us to report appropriately and adequately, very prompt. All this menace of smuggling PMS. Smuggling of PMS is detrimental to the survival of Nigeria. It has economic disadvantage and security disadvantage as well. It will interest you to note that most of those bandits attacking us, how do they get fuel? Is through this means. And now it is spurious equally to now believe and allow such quantum of fuel to go outside Nigeria to go into their hands. It means we are fueling our traducers, giving them more power, energy to come in to attack us. It is important to note that as Nigerians, it is our responsibility. When you see something, you say something. Do not allow this to continue. because a lot of persons within Nigeria, they are looking for this product and they may not even get it.